facility.
Is there anything, if you're gonna build a new building for the animal shelter, that you would need for the police department? Training, office space, something you can tie in with this, so maybe other money could be available? I know we're thinking outside the box here, but...
I'd have to think about that as far as...
I know you were talking about needing this and needing that, and if there's some kind of training space...
We could put an animal shelter in the basement of the new police department.
We kinda had that before years ago, and that didn't work out.
Second story? Basement or second?
Nice agility training down there. Do y'all use that?
Right, right.
But if there's something in the budget that you can swap out that would apply to this, that you could direct that money maybe toward other our personnel, or I think that's what Johnny was getting at maybe, is that if you could save something that's already been budgeted and we can plug it into here, that might free up some money that's in your current budget that would allow you to do something else that would be, that's a necessity as well. I mean, just a thought.
Right. Understood.
Thank you, Chief. That's all I got.
Thank you very much. We appreciate all you do, both chiefs.
Yes.
So do we pursue going forward to the CDBG for this other, or do we back out?
I'd say you go for it and see if we get it.
Don't cost nothing to go for it.
Well, I think we have to do more planning, spend money on planning to get there too, though, right?
Do we?
But if we get it,
I think we need to anyway.
I don't know what that's gonna do to us, because we done that one other time. They told me it'd be hard to ever get another grant, and it was.
I think we just need some more visit with the coordinator to run some scenarios by.
You talking about Susan?
Yes, sir.
Okay. We'll do that and then report back to council on that. And then y'all tell us what you wanna do in the, what we have budgeted in the Rescue Act. Right now.
So what do you need tonight?
What you want me to go forward to spend now?
Well, we've mentioned the funds,
Okay?
the first responder pay,
Yeah.
the air cleaning, those things that are not, we say we don't need to beat about.
Well, I'm going forward with some stuff on that plant, do you?
So, but I mean, the $800,000, is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's worthy of a specific discussion myself. I mean,
Is
can't
that
that be done for the next meeting? Does 2 weeks gonna make a difference?
Or a week? I don't care, do it next week.
Are you talking silt filter?
After we talk to Susan, you'll know more yourself, and if they'll give you the authority to decide to go forward with the application or not.
I need at least $250,000 for what's going on with that plant now, because that's not gonna change tomorrow. I have those things that I've got to do now.
Okay, to keep it going now, not for future improvement.
Well, the rate is future, yes, but no, it's got to be done now.
Okay, then if you gotta do it, you gotta do it.
Done.
Okay.
And have you ever talked to Betsy about, I hate to say this in public, but I've mentioned this to you, we've had our engineer had some major failures, and he's got to have insurance. Is there,
I know where you're going there, sir, and I'm currently working on that. I'm getting the summary put together to bring to him to where we need to go.
Okay.
I spent the last 2 days with that.
You and I talked about that a little bit, so we're talking about 2 items.
Yes, sir.
That were a big failure.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
One being the clarifier.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're working
And
on
the
it.
connections. Okay.
So, do we vote? We in agreement?
Yeah, I'm not sure where we need to go here. You
Or is that
some
just
kind of
about verbal?
some direction, or what?
Well, I'd like y'all to do it in a motion that's, you know, but,
It should be a motion, and rather than list what you want, it sounds like you're pulling out fewer things than you're approving. So just maybe have a motion where you pull out consideration of the fire department, and if there are any other items that you don't want to approve right now?
well, the fire department's not even in here, so.
Oh, okay.
The only thing I've got in here is $315,000 for the infrastructure and facilities here, one of them being the, which we've got to have that for the server room. We've got to have that. But I think I know a place to put that.
And you're talking about, that's gonna be in, oh, yeah, in.
The ladies don't want the break room no more, so that's where that's going. And that's what I'm doing out of this money here, so. And the roof,
That's all I was getting at. If you're putting a server room, you need to make sure you got a roof over it. If you're putting a bunch of equipment
it's right in here.
in there, but okay. So you're talking about the other side of the jury room.
Marvin, I understand when you say that fire department's money's not in there, because under number 5, it says $315,000 towards fire department expenses.
Fire department expansion, are you talking about on the Rescue Act? That's nowhere in here.
Maybe you're,
Oh, you're talking about down at the bottom, but since I've learned this about CDBG, that's got to come out. That's not,
I'm just saying, it's on the list.
yeah, well, it's not included in it at all anymore.
He's taking that out.
So then right now, what do we, I'm not looking at the list y'all are looking at, so we're gonna pull out the fire department for now. And what else are we gonna pull out of that list so we can move forward with?
But that's what I'm saying, I don't even know where you're getting that, Steve. I'm sorry.
But this is the one that's in our packet.
And you
See
said,
the green box, you'll be making applications, and then above it, number 5.
Oh, I was just explaining to you, that's not in here. I'm just explaining that's what you need to do if you get the 250, and that it would need to come somewhere else.
So the 4 is not in the 415 that's above it?
No, See, if you read the green box, it's talking about the application to the CDBG. The total price,
So the 415 is the roof, server room, HVAC, shop, bathroom, only?
yeah, well, that 315 toward the fire department expansion is out. It's not in there.
Right, so again, the 415 is the roof, server room, HVAC, shop, and bathroom?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
But we know that don't cover all the roof,
Probably not.
so
but we can see how
we
far
need to
that goes.
direct it toward the most important roof.
Okay, I'm lost.
You know,
The 415 covers the roof, server room, HVAC, and shop bathroom.
they're taking out the green.
Yeah. Because we don't know what the roof's gonna end up costing.
And Marvin, this is really just really a conceptual plan, correct?
Yeah, that's all it is.
We don't, we're not approving the actual individual, specific expenditures. This is just a conceptual plan on how the money will be allocated, and a lot of this is gonna have to be bid, and these numbers might change. as
We're just moving forward.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a proposed conceptual plan, that's all it is.
You come back to us in the form of a contract or a...
Yes, I would come back with that for y'all's approval. I wouldn't just go do it, yes, sir. The only things I will do are the things y'all have mentioned tonight. I will do those things. Unless you want me to bring those back.
So she's saying she wants a motion, and I don't know what that motion would be.
Make a motion to Marvin bring us something back.
I just think that we're voting for this to be our conceptual plan,
But we can make changes.
and yeah.
I don't wanna come back and you say, oh, no, y'all already agreed to this.
And what y'all have told me tonight is what